Hello guys and welcome to Extreme Toaster Gaming. Today we're going to play some, you guessed it, we're going to play some Catacomb Snatch. Okay, now this game is a Mojang game that they did in 60 hours. It was an event called Mojang, and they did it with Humble Bundle, I think is the website called, and they do fundraisers and little like live streaming events to raise money for charities. Now there were 4 charities for this one. I don't remember them all, but Red Cross was one and Child something was another, and you could choose which one you could donate to. Now Mojang is what they called it, and Mojang did this for 60 hours this last weekend with Oxeye, which as you guys know is the indie gaming company that is currently working with Mojang to get their Cobalt game up and going. Awesome game, Cobalt. And they were also did it with Wolfshire, I believe was the name. And all 3 of them did a different game. Now, Catacomb Snatch, this is what we're going to do right now. And how they did this one is it is a RTS shoot 'em up. And really, it's a shoot 'em up RTS. It's very interesting and awesome, and how they came up with that is they did a poll on Mojang's website, and everybody voted what they wanted. And then the theme is steampunk, Egypt, ancient Egypt combination there. So let's play this, shall we? All right. As you can see, it's very steampunk. You've got, looks like you're a British guy. We're Lord Lard, as it says in the bottom. Now, how you play this is you go around. The controls are either WASD or the arrow keys to move around, and then E allows you to pick stuff up and buy stuff and place it, and R allows you to place rails, which we'll explain later, and spacebar shoots. You have a gun. It's very fun. You can just shoot as much as you want. However, you do have to be careful when shooting, because if you are shooting, you will continue to shoot in that direction until you stop. So I can move in every other direction, but I won't stop facing that direction to start shooting until I stop shooting, if that makes sense. Now with mobs, these are the spawners. They're little tombs, and they spawn. You can pick them up like this. They obviously heal themselves, but you get coins out of that. So there's 3 types of mobs, or bots, or AI, whatever you want to call them. And you've got the bats, which are very basic, but they can swarm you, and you can die pretty quick if you're not careful, just like with everything else. You've got the snakes, which are kind of the second level. They come a little bit they're faster, obviously, and they do a little bit more damage. But then you've got the mummies, which you'll see in a little bit, and they're slow but deadly. And once they get into groups, they can be pretty hard to kill. Now, one thing to mention then is that if you are shooting, okay, and you go near coins, you will push the coins away. But if you're not shooting, you will kind of suck them in. And as you can also see, this is really getting out of hand very quickly. Lots of mobs showing up, so now would be the time for me to set up some turrets. So let's get these guys up. Now this is the RTS part. You have 3 items. You have the turrets, you have the bombs, and you have the gatherers. Unfortunately, the gatherers have a bug in it that causes the game to crash. Jeb, I couldn't figure it out when I first started playing because I kept crashing, but Jeb posted a tweet saying that the gatherers have a bug that make it crash, so that's awesome, isn't it? Looks like I need to get rid of this crypt because it's causing some damage to my turrets. Now, the point of this is to gather resources and build stuff, obviously, and then once you get enough, like a base camp set up and some money, you blow up these golden walls, and you're going to get to the middle. And in the middle, the very, very middle, after you break through a few walls, and you have some nice defenses set up, there's like this treasure thing, and you use these rails, okay, and you build rail bots to bring those resources, or the treasure back to here. And that's what those percentages are on the bottom left for Air Von Speck and Lord Lard, because this is really a multiplayer game. Really, it's impossible for me to lose this one because there's nobody I'm playing against. So I can just take as long as I want to, but we're going to try and do this pretty quick. I also don't know anybody that currently has this right now, so I couldn't do any multiplayer. So, but anyways, this is a tutorial. So, your turrets can die if you're not careful, if they become too overwhelmed. Generally, I like to do it in 2s, so really, this is not the best setup. I should have, each one of these guys should have a buddy with them in order to keep them alive in the best way. And as you can see, there's just so many mobs coming, and it's a very good way to feed. Now, it'd be a lot easier if you could just use the gatherer to get like the resources here, and then you go pick up the gatherer and he'll give you the resources it's collected. Unfortunately, we can't do that because, well, as you see, as I said, it has a bug that will crash the game. So, now, while I'm taking my time with this, if you think about it, when you're in multiplayer, you have to do this really fast because you do have to get your percentages up to 100% by gathering the treasures faster than the other players, which can be very difficult. I'm sure it is, but I haven't actually done it yet. So hopefully we'll find somebody soon to play with. Oh, I'm out of money. I need more money. Let's go do some killing. Now I'm going to do this, and I might die. It's not the best thing to do. You don't want to explore out too far. Here's the mummies. You can become overwhelmed very, very quickly by surrounded mobs. While your health does regenerate on its own, which is very convenient, you can still lose health faster if you're not careful. And the way it shoots can also add to your death because you can't like just randomly turn around to shoot. You have to stop shooting and then turn and aim. So let's continue. Dodge that bat. Suck it. Suck it. Now, as I said, they did a live stream of it. Oxeye is currently in the Mojang studio, so they switched off between them. But then Wolfshire had their own live stream, and the live stream was absolutely awesome. They did some really cool stuff. They had like little events going on with the amount of money, and the amount of money they ended up raising was phenomenal. Okay, it was, I think, 440. I think it was 440,000 is the amount they made, which is an amazing amount for charity, and I was really glad to get the game and buy it. Now, one thing you should know is that you didn't have to do this and donate to charity, which you should anyways if you're going to get it. Mojang decided to put this up on most torrents, so you can find this game on any torrent website, really. But I paid $10 into the charity for mine. It was a pay whatever you want. I think the top one was like over $2,000, just over 2,000, maybe 2,200, something like that. So that was pretty cool. But they made a lot of money for charity, and it was really cool. They did events like Notch and Jacob had a bacon slap fight. Oh, we were so close to 500,000 because Notch said at 500. He changed it from 1 million to 500,000 that he would let Jacob shave his beard off. Oh, and a glitch with this is that the turret shooting directly to the side sometimes doesn't work. You have to move it. You do have to shoot the bombs in order to make it blow. Now, really, I should have been a little bit more careful because I need a couple turrets up there to block off the top, which I should have done, but I did not. I was not thinking. So, let's get that dealt with. Give me that money, please. Thank you very much. So we got a couple turrets up there, and then we'll continue to get this going. We're gaining some good ground. We're getting pretty close to the middle. Careful now. Alright. As you can see, the mobs are continually growing. If I were to go out there now, they would be... There's just so many mobs. Once we break through this upper wall into the middle, the only way to get into this middle section here, like for instance, if I were to go around here, I could come in and around, but the only way to get into here is to blow through that part, and the inside, it is just full of mobs. At first, you can clear it out relatively, and I mean relatively easily. It can be pretty difficult. You have to be careful with your turrets because they can become overrun rather quickly, and they will die. Oh, whoa, that guy managed to get in. That was not very nice. Also, what is this? Is this a rocket ship? I want to know what this is. It's very cool, though. I love the steampunkness of this. They did a really good job with it. I love Mojang. You're so awesome. I love you, Mojang. Just so you know. Because, I mean, it's not just, like, for the games they make. It's for what they stand for the indie movement. Because, like, you know, indie movie making, indie gaming, it's just... It's the way of the future, in my opinion. It's like with YouTube. For instance, Hollywood is going to be overrun, in my opinion, because you've got all this high-quality stuff, like for movies. You've got like Indie Mogul and Wayside Creations and all sorts of things, like, you know, you got Freddie W. and people like that on YouTube who make all these amazing videos. And then there's like actual indie movies. You know, they do all the festivals and stuff, and they're really, really popular, and they're great movies, even if they're short films or anything else. And they're way less. They cost way less money, and I just think it's a fantastic thing. And that's what Mojang is for gaming, and it's so fantastic. I mean, their first project obviously is helping Cobalt or Oxeye get Cobalt going and all that. Help another indie company. I love what Mojang stands for, and I really appreciate what Mojang does. So amazing. I mean, look at what they've done. They have like, I don't know how many sales, like in the millions of sales. They have like 4 million, I'm guessing. That could be way overdone. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Oh no! Oh crap! Oh crap! Okay, let's get this. Let's get him out of there. Come on, pull back. There we go. We're okay. We're okay. All right. Well, let's just let's leave these guys back here in a group of 3 for now until I get the other turrets up here. That set me back just a little bit. Nothing too bad. Just a single turret gone. Now, if this was multiplayer, that could set me back drastically because I'm losing time. Let's continue on. What was I saying? I don't know. Crap. Oh well. I hope I was close to finishing and that you guys understand. If not, I am terribly sorry. Alright, sorry for the sniffles. Let's continue. On a side note that has nothing to do with what I was talking about earlier, at least I don't think it does, I am sorry for not posting more videos this weekend and not having the Game World stuff up quite yet. I got a terrible cold and I've been unable to talk, so I've been unable to record any new retro Star Wars. And I've just really been out of it and very loopy, and I tried doing some editing, but after reviewing what I edited, it was just terrible, and I wanted to wait because I've just been delusional this weekend. So I'm sorry for that. So we're doing this little tutorial now, and then I will be working on finishing the rest of the videos tonight to get those nice and ready for everybody to watch tomorrow, including the Game World stuff. Really excited for those. And so yeah, sorry about that. And I'm just now getting over it. I've just got a little bit of sniffles left. Other than that, I feel fine, and I'm really glad. As I see that, my voice goes hoarse. Awesome, awesome. Talk about irony. Let's get these up here. Now, going back to strategy, I know I am all over the place with my talking, and I'm sorry about that. Going back to strategy, you want a couple of turrets ready to go when you blow through these areas, because all sorts of mobs will just start coming down, and they can get inside, and you can become overwhelmed. I haven't yet because I'm usually up there when it happens, and I can use my gun, but it can happen, so it's better safe than sorry. Oh, I need some more money before I can get a bomb. That cost me 500. But really, if you need some money really quickly, the best way is to definitely just go start killing stuff out in these sides, but don't go too far or you will be overwhelmed. I mean, look at all these mobs just right here. If I were to go up, I would be surrounded very quickly, and it would not go well. And I would most likely die. Now, the thing about dying is you can die as many times as you want. I think, I don't know, I'm not sure. But you lose all of your money every time you die. Ooh, those guys are getting close to getting hurt. I also think that your creations are also alive. Creations, I don't know what to call it. I guess they're buildings. They're not quite buildings. Because, I mean, it's an RTS. Shoot 'em up. I don't know. This is just an absolute awesome game type. I did not mean to make that. Crap. Whatever. We'll have 3 turrets up here ready to go. That's good because getting to the middle part is somewhat of a maze. Alright, so let's put this guy here. Hopefully he doesn't cause any harm to the turrets. Oh, well, okay. Alright, let's go, guys. Oh.